Hello, I'm Wes for the Universal Life Church of Massachusetts, and today I want to discuss with you being open-minded and what that means. Being open-minded means that you are able to entertain an idea without necessarily accepting it. Now, some people say they're open-minded, but yet when they're presented with new information, they don't want to hear it. Well, that's not open-minded. That's closed-minded. Closed-minded people have already made their mind up. And once you believe something, your mind is now closed to that belief. You're not open for any further discussion. And sometimes that could be because you have all the information you need, or you think you need. And other times it's because those are your beliefs. And once you believe something, it's very difficult to unbelieve it. Now, open-mindedness is not an open and shut thing. It's a scale. On one end, we have very open-minded people, and on the other end, we have closed-minded people. And what this means is that open-minded people are they allow new information to be presented to them, and if the new information conflicts with what they already believe, they change their mind, because their mind is open to new ideas. Closed-minded people, they will not accept new ideas. They may listen but reject it immediately, and especially if it conflicts with what they already believe. Now, closed-minded people, they will listen to ideas that agree with what they already believe in, and that's not being open-minded. That's just being a listener. But a closed-minded person, when the information conflicts with their beliefs, they will reject it. And that's when cognitive dissonance starts. Cognitive dissonance is a uncomfortable feeling you get when you're presented with information, truths, that conflict with your beliefs. And you don't want to accept those. So it can be very uncomfortable to have cognitive dissonance, because you have the conflicting beliefs. And if someone presents you with a truth, and that truth you know is true, but yet it conflicts with what you believe, if you can't change your mind, it's going to be very uncomfortable. Cause a lot of mental distress, and that can be very destructive. Cognitive dissonance can create a lot of mental distress. It can create depression, anxiety, elevated stress, because there's a conflict going on. You're living with two conflicting beliefs, and one of them is a lie. And it's difficult living with that. And it can create a lot of stress, depression. So it's important that you allow yourself to listen to ideas and open your mind. With this church, the Universal Life Church of Massachusetts, you will need to be open-minded, because in order to find the truth, You have to entertain ideas that may be different than what you already believe. And if you reject it without considering it, you're never going to learn. Because the people that learn are the ones that listen and open their mind to all kinds of different ideas. And if the ideas resonate with you and they seem true, well, then you change your beliefs. And sometimes that requires a lot, because we have beliefs that we have grown up with for years, if not decades or more. And you can be presented with an idea that is true, and then you have to go back and change everything that you believed and you lived. Because when you're living a lie and that lie gets exposed, you have to change. You have to change your mind. And if you can't change your mind, then you're not using it. Our minds are made to be changed, but in this day and age, it seems that people think changing your mind is a bad thing. There are a lot of people out there that think someone who changes their mind a lot is weak. But it's the other way around. Those who can change their minds, when the evidence does, it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of soul searching. And that's what will be required in this church, because we're going to be presenting some ideas that you may not have heard before and may be new to you. And you will need an open mind to be able to entertain those ideas. And you can always tell a closed-minded person because they get angry. They get angry when ideas are presented to them that conflict their beliefs. And that's just a part of cognitive dissonance. Anger is a way of dealing with cognitive dissonance, because it's easier just not to believe it and condemn the person that's talking about it. Kill the messenger rather than entertain the ideas. Now, one thing I ask, a open-minded person really doesn't believe, a truly open-minded person doesn't believe anything. They only believe in probabilities. The most they could possibly believe in something is 99%. But they always leave a 1% open for new ideas to come in. And if you do that, it makes it very easy to change your mind when new ideas come around. So, the things I say, don't believe them. Entertain the ideas, and if they resonate well with you, and you think they are true, then believe them up to 99%. But always leave your mind open, because some things we will get information on that we're not ready yet, because we need more information in order to change our mind. So it's okay to let information in and let it sit there unresolved until you get the rest of the evidence in before you make up your mind. Because once you make up your mind, it's closed. So be careful what you believe, because once you believe something, it's difficult to unbelieve it, especially after you've lived your life believing something for such a long time. So that's what open-mindedness is, and I hope that helps you, because there's a lot of misinformation out there what it means to be open-minded. But a truly open-minded person will be able to entertain ideas without accepting them right away. And maybe they will accept them. Depends on how it resonates with them. But a closed-minded person won't listen to ideas, or they'll listen to the point when they realize it doesn't agree with their beliefs, and then they'll condemn the messenger and get angry and attack. And that's how that works. And it's very uncomfortable for them, because you can't unhear something when you've heard it. Once you've heard it, you can't unhear it. And it sticks in our mind. And if it's true, and it conflicts with our beliefs, and you don't want to accept it, then you're going to, and you'll end up living a lie. And living lies is what makes it difficult later to change your mind, because you figure, hell, I've lived it this long. Why not continue? So that's all I have to say for now about open-mindedness. I have more videos coming up on different kinds of topics, and I hope you have a great day.